Okay, so let's react to the theory Plungerman is alive.
The 57th episode of Skibidi Toilets is out, but not completely.
Yeah?
We saw only the first part, but even in it, there were a lot of important events. In this video, we will talk about all the secrets and Easter eggs of the new episode. Is Plungerman alive, and why did he sacrifice himself?
Okay, is he alive? It's pretty hard to answer this question.
For what reason did the agent appear this time? Why does G Toilet need glasses, and did the Titan cameraman destroy him? As always, sit comfortably and watch the video to the end.
Okay,
I promise you'll enjoy it. Let's go! These first shots of the series were in Dafook's Discord for a reason. Notice this cameraman in the blue suit and red shirt. First of all, we know for a fact that he's from Titan's squad, which means the others probably are too. We also saw this guy at the very beginning of the series in episode 3. Note that there are no agents in the same outfit among the cameraman squad. We've only seen him twice, in episodes 3 and 55, and now he shows up again. I think there's a reason Dafook chose this guy. Also notice this agent who is clearly disturbed by something. I think this is the POV cameraman from episode 55. Remember I said he was the only one who didn't attack Skibidi. He and Titan met eyes at the end of the episode, but Titan was very unhappy. I have two guesses as to why he's so sad. The first is that this cameraman is a weak soldier. He is afraid to engage in combat and takes a long time to react. Because of that, Titan gave him a displeased look. This is the reason why cameraman is very worried right now and thinks he's worthless. I'll tell you the second assumption a little later, you'll be surprised. Next, we see the infected Titan destroying the big speaker.
This is really sad, guys, because right now in the few episodes, always the large speakerman is destroyed. So this is pretty bad.
Speakermen sometimes appear in episodes, and that makes me happy, but I don't quite understand how he ended up here. Titan Cameraman Squad didn't have one. Maybe he was with Simp Cameraman Squad. By the way, check out this building. That's the building that POV Cameraman saw at the end of episode 56.
Yeah,
and this is the building that was in the distance in episode 55. So it's still the same map. So many of my assumptions from past videos turned out to be true. The squads did encounter an infected speakerman close to the Skibidi Toilet space. The Plungerman was actually needed to destroy the parasite, which he almost did. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. You see how long the cannon take to fire the beam into the Titan speakerman's core? You think it's not powerful enough? Not at all. The core is not the weak point of an infected Titan. I mean, it's a Titan's weakness, but not a parasite's. To disarm a Skibidi parasite, you have to aim for the parasite itself.
Yeah, no, definitely, but you know, I think the ninja cameraman used something on the Skibidi Toilet on the back of the Titan speaker. I think that there is something on the hand.
That's why the Skibidi have made a lot of protection for the Titan around the head and shoulders, where the parasite sits. As you can see, the core is completely unprotected.
Yeah.
I think even if the anti-parasite tank wasn't destroyed, it still wouldn't be able to destroy the parasite. We are again shown the Titan cameraman's new abilities. His shoulder cameras fold up. By the way, this was also seen in episode 53, but I didn't notice it then.
And he didn't use this weapon, by the way.
Apparently the cameras are needed to see more of the area from above. Not for Titan himself, but for the cameramen scientists, because they will be able to view the recordings and get more information about the battlefields. And yes, the cameras are folded to not interfere with the cannons when they are turned forward. By the way, notice how the body of the big speakerman disappears under the Titan's foot at one point. You probably wondered where the Titan cameraman's shield came from and why is it so small? Simple, it's not a shield. It's a piece of a collapsed house roof. Just this one. Notice that after the battle, the piece got smaller and lies different.
Yeah, he used it. Yeah, he used it, definitely. So this is pretty good that the Titan can use environment.
The only purpose of the shield was to protect Titan's main camera. This is a clear reference to Titan's battle with the G-Man toilet back in episode 20. Note that he could have reached for the hammer, but instead Titan hits the speakerman in the face with his hands. This is because he doesn't want to hurt his friend. Cameraman's task is to knock the parasite out of his place.
Yeah.
But the parasite is sitting there pretty well and has no plans to get unhooked. Also note that during Titan Speakerman's shots, there are no rockets or ammo flying out of his cannons. They work like Titan Cameraman's old cannon, only the glow is red. We talked about how such a cannon works in detail in the analysis of episode 51. You can re-watch it after this video to remember. Note that Titan Cameraman doesn't use his guns. He fights very carefully so as not to hurt Titan Speakerman.
Yeah, his target is to eliminate Skibidi Toilet on the back of the speaker, because I think he was able to destroy Speakerman Titan, but he didn't do that.
After kicking the Speakerman down, I think he wanted to unhook the parasite with his hands. And then we see the appearance of someone we haven't seen in a very long time, G-Man Toilet. And to be honest, I'm disappointed in him.
Yeah,
we've seen so
too.
many of Skibidi's powerful inventions in recent episodes. Flamethrower, acid, powerful armor, saws, but all the improvements to the main G-Toilet...
only they give him only laser, not so this is not that great.
Are extra lasers, headphones, and a couple sheets of metal on the sides. I've already expressed the theory that the G-Toilet may no longer be the main one among the Skibidi, and this is once again confirmed. It looks like it doesn't benefit the Skibidi scientists to make G-Man stronger.
Yeah.
I think even if he is destroyed, it won't change anything. G-Toilet is not like before. I think in the second part we'll see Titan Cameraman fight G-Toilet. I'm sure they're both fine despite the explosions. By the way...
I think that's... destroy some parts of the lasers. I think the Titan Cameraman destroyed some few lasers here, or maybe even... I think there is a hope that the next episode G-Man will be destroyed, because Titan Cameraman can break glasses, and maybe there will be some kind of mobile weapon like TV Man's, I hope so.
Way that metal part doesn't look like protection. It could be retractable armor or a secret weapon. I hope we'll find that out in the second part of episode 57.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit to episode 47. There's a lot to talk about. First of all, Titan Cinema Man didn't have a core defense. Instead, it just had a speaker on top of the core. By the way, you're arguing in the comments about how to call this Titan. I'll explain it to you. Until episode 44, it was Titan TV Man, but then he was improved by attaching speakers.
Yeah,
that's when he became Titan Cinema Man.
Yeah.
You can see that from the titles of these episodes, so it wasn't my idea, but Dafuk named Titan like that. Remember when G-Toilet was losing badly in the battle with Cinema Man? I noticed that after that moment, G-Man no longer shot lasers out of his eyes at all. The glasses appeared as eye protection, but in addition, I think Titan destroyed his laser eyes.
Yeah. This is definitely true, and Moby said something like that too.
Then notice that the mechanisms around Cameraman and Cinema Man's core are similar, but Cameraman has a new defense technology. I think it's related to Titan Cinema Man, and scientists are working together to improve them. Most likely, the same technology will appear on the rebuilt Cinema Man Titan. Why does G-Man need headphones? It's simple. I didn't pay attention to it when analyzing episode 56. But Titan Speakerman didn't use his speakers as weapons before. He basically attacked everyone with a rocket launcher.
Oh, so Skibidi Toilet maybe prepare for option that cameraman says Speakerman, and Speakerman can fight with G-Man, so G-Man has a headset
on his arm. So it's probably this ability that came after the upgrade. And to prevent G-Man from being stunned when he is near the Titan, he was given headphones. Or G-Man just became deaf and blind, and now he is controlled from the base of Skibidi. But this is not very possible. But let's back to analyzing the episode. The appearance of the secret agent this time was noticed by many people.
Yeah.
For some reason, there is a green glow around him now.
Yeah, I saw that too on my analysis.
Maybe it's a portal from where he appears, or a teleportation aura or something. I assume that the green glow also indicates that Dafuk isn't just watching. He's controlling one of the Titans. But there's something more important and almost unnoticed in this episode. You see this screen directly across from us. There's no writing on it, but it appears when the Titans start fighting. You can see Rayal in this shot, and you can see the first letters of B right here. I'm pretty sure it says betrayal. And I have two options here.
Oh, betrayal?
First, let's go back to that cameraman. Remember in episode 50, these cameramen didn't give a thumbs up with everybody else. Then the POV cameraman doesn't help the others attack the radioactive toilet. It's like he knew it was pointless. Or maybe he didn't even want to shoot.
Oh my god, this is really cool. And maybe this, cameraman with hook hug the TV woman, this simp. Maybe
Titan looks at the agent with displeasure. A few cameramen could be traitors. Maybe that's what's troubling him on the roof. He has to do something to help the Skibidi Toilets win, and he's having a hard time deciding to do it. Meanwhile, the sad cameraman doesn't have a gun. I think that's why he didn't shoot in episode 55. Then it's more likely that the TV men are traitors. They're obviously unhappy with the cameramen after the destroyed tank. Or it's just an excuse to turn around and attack their partners. Then there's a reason we're shown the love story between TV woman and the simp cameraman.
Yeah.
What if along with unrequited love, we see TV woman's betrayal? That would be really emotional. I think we'll see that in part 2. Before we get to the saddest part of the video, I'll tell you something else. Notice how long Titan Speakerman stands there aiming instead of starting to shoot and help the G toilet. At first I thought his cannons first boost for a while and then fire a few powerful shots, but that's not the case. Last episode he fired right after he reloaded his guns. I don't know in general what exactly he's reloading, by the way, since the cannons don't have rockets and shoot energy like the old cameraman Titan cannon. Maybe he's just showing off, I mean not him, but the parasite that controls him. But the question remains, why doesn't the infected Titan fly to the rescue of the G toilet? Perhaps that is betrayal. Skibidi Scientist clearly has great technology and control over the parasite. Maybe he wants to take power over the Skibidi Toilets. Anyway, I already did a video about this topic.
I don't think so.
Be sure to watch it when you're done with this one. And now we come to the saddest but most...
I think this ninja cameraman has something on the hand here.
Interesting part. First of all,
and the sound, by the way, if you are here correctly, the sound when it's different on the Titan Speakerman when ninja cameraman is on
PLUNGERMAN is a robot, and I don't think he's destroyed. He'll be repaired, and he'll come back to us much stronger. We saw the same thing with the scientist in episode 48 who became a cyborg. Many of you referred to the plunger cameraman as a mini Titan. I think Dafuk purposely made the scene where he gets badly injured to make him stronger with technology later on. But he sacrificed himself for a reason. See that plunger right there behind his back. When Titan pulls the plunger man out from behind his scruff, the plunger is gone.
Yeah, this is correct.
So it's still there, maybe even on Skibidi Parasite's face. But I have a guess that maybe there was an explosive or something attached to the plunger.
The sound is different, guys. The sound is different when the sound of the Titan Speakerman. You need to hear it.
Maybe just at the beginning of the second part of the episode, it should work and free Titan from the parasite. I just don't believe a character like PLUNGERMAN has been trained for so long that he just tries and fails. I'm sure he's the one who has to destroy the parasite. His right arm and 2 legs are destroyed, but no problem. He was holding the plunger in his left hand when he flew. Maybe PLUNGERMAN is left-handed. Also, the explosion in the Titan's fist is the destroyed jetpack. The plunger cameraman ignited because of the fuel from the destroyed jetpack, not because he is hurt very badly. That said, the blue glow of the lower camera at the end went out. Speaking of the blue glow, let's think back to the camera woman. We've only seen it twice, and I think for good reason. She's gonna help the plunger man, I hope. Remember when Titan dropped the plunger man off on the roof in episode 51? I think that was training. He had to learn how to climb across rooftops to jump on Titan. The jetpack makes too much noise and takes a long time to take off, and PLUNGERMAN needs to jump behind the infected Titan's back unnoticed. He's done that successfully, I hope. What's more, he didn't just jump in that moment to destroy the parasite.
I think there is
While cameraman is
the second part of this episode will be so great.
Dealing with the G toilet, PLUNGERMAN has been distracting a Titan Speakerman. Though even without PLUNGERMAN, Titan stood around with his guns loaded for too long and just watched. I don't know how this is going to end. Very importantly, I think part 2 is coming out very soon, today or tomorrow. If you don't want to miss a detailed analysis of it...
Okay guys, that was pretty great episode. Please tell me what do you think about all this. And you can watch my other videos and other channel with the other different reaction. Thank you for watching.